Man, looking at this track listing, if I had to pick a favorite song, um, let me say they're all near to my heart. They all took timing to write. For example, like the gospel, I actually read a book to write that one song. Greg Gilbert wrote a book called "What Is the Gospel." I read that whole book to write those three verses in that song, which took a lot of time, but that's how passionate I was about the book that I actually turned into a song. And I actually got a chance to talk to him via Facebook. Well, me and him talked. I hope that was a real him, but we talked, and he appreciated the concept and the idea that I had. So that was pretty cool. But if I had to pick a favorite song, I would say I'm torn between two. "Please with Me" is a song close to my heart because it's something that I deal with on the daily uh, in and outs of my day. Um, Wondering if the Lord is actually pleased with me a lot of times is something that resonates and it's on my heart a lot. I just want to be pleasing to God in every aspect of my life and every decision that I make and everything that I do. So that's something. But I think overall, just concept wise, verse wise, musically, sonically, "The Vow" is my favorite song, and it's a song like in the middle of the album. So if you're looking for like Untitled, Guidance, if you're looking for those songs, you're probably gonna skip right over it. But "The Vow" I would say is my favorite song, mainly because for one, I wanted to celebrate my marriage with my wife, so that's always a great thing. But just "The Vow" actually gave me an opportunity to put relationship in perspective, and it helped me understand what relationship should look like, how it should grow, and how it should be. And I think that song did a lot for me. The second verse of that song is important to me. It's important to who I am as a man. It's also important to me as a believer. The things that I cherish the most is my relationship with the Lord and my marriage and family. But those two are the main things. So that song in itself is everything to me. But "Hero" is another one. "Hero" had so many versions to it. I'm sitting here talking with Dan, and we're discussing like just he heard like early versions of it, like the hip hop version that was like from 2008, and then we added so much more. I wanted to give a different sound to it. Even Jr. heard it. He was like, "This is different from the first time we recorded it," but I wanted to give a different feel, a different element to what I was bringing to Christian hip hop. So I wanted to bring like a worship element, and that song took its own shape. I wish we really had more time to elaborate on it, but just going from "Hero" into "Rescue Me" is a worship moment in itself, and it's rare to have on Christian hip hop albums, but it's something that I do on a regular. I'm a worshiper, so it oozes out of me and it pours out of me. Every time I write music, I'm a worshiper first, and that's why you hear a lot of my music is very slow or mid tempo because I'm naturally worshiping. So that's that. But man, "Untitled" and "Eternity." Oh my God, I forgot about that song. Leah Smith, my friend, my sister, blessed me with this amazing chorus. I gave her a concept, and she turned something around that I thought was beautiful, and it expressed how I felt thinking about the Lord and thinking about what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, and that's worship. And it also just gave me some peace. My grandfather passed away in 2012, 2 days before my wedding, and I actually had this song since 2008, early 2008, and it gave me a different perspective on life and what we should be doing as believers. And that's not so much focusing on this earthly life that we have, but also keeping in mind that one day you will spend eternity somewhere. And my grandfather passed away, and crazy story, and I know we don't have a lot of time, but crazy story. When I was going to visit my grandfather, he had cancer. And when I was going to visit him, we would come in the house. My grandfather started losing his hair, and we would come in the house and kind of like touch his head, like, "Wake up, grandpa, wake up." And he would always do like this duck, like, "Don't touch my head." And I didn't understand why until after he passed away. But the Lord revealed something to me. When we're infants, when we're children, not even when we're babies, our brains, our skulls are very soft, and mothers usually take their child's head and they kind of mold it and shape it into the way that they want the head to be shaped. And when I used to do that to my grandfather, the Lord showed me something. The reason why my grandfather didn't want to touch his head, he didn't want us to touch it at all, because as he got older, you become more childlike. So his head got a little bit softer. And the reason why he didn't want us to touch that, and spiritually, this is what I got from it. The Lord already fitted him for his crown. And the more that we touched it, we messed up the shape of his crown. So that's what I got from it. And that song Eternity did something for me, man. It reminded me where my focus should be at in life. It's okay to achieve things in this earth, but if you don't achieve anything for the glory of God, if you don't have a future and eternal glory with him, then you wasted a life down here. So I am thankful for that, man. And Success Fear Reflections wasn't supposed to be a real song. That was supposed to be 3 interludes. It turned into one song. That was DJ's idea. Thankful for it, because in every review, that was one of the top songs. So thank you, DJ. This is your fault. So man, I can go on and on, but overall, this album will always have a special place in my heart, because it is my reflection of who I am, how I've grown, and where I am going. So those are some of my favorite songs.